New in the last 5 minutes, suicide bomber kills 48 at voting center in Afghanistan. At least 31 killed by suicide bombers attack in Afghanistan in the last 15 minutes. Islamic State suicide bomber kills 57 in Afghan capital in the last half hour. Fear and loathing in Kabul after ISIS bomb rips through election center. 48 killed, 112 wounded in Kabul suicide bombing in the last hour. Kabul suicide bomb attack. Suicide bomber in Afghanistan kills at least 31. Kabul-Baghlan blasts attack on Afghans' democratic rights. India in the last 2 hours. Health Ministry confirms death of 52 people in Kabul bombing. Blast at election center in Afghan capital kills dozens. Blast at election center in Afghan capital kills dozens. At least 48 dead in ISIS claimed Kabul suicide bombing. Kabul suicide bombing draws local, global condemnations. 48 dead, 112 wounded in Kabul blast. Iran condemns terrorist blast in Kabul. Suicide bombing kills at least 48 at Kabul voter ID site. Suicide bomber kills 48 at Kabul voting center. Video. Emergency services help victims of suicide bomb in Kabul. ISIS suicide bombing kills at least 48 in Afghan capital. 48 dead in Afghanistan bomb attack. Death toll from Afghan blast reaches 48. Official Kabul blast death toll rises to 48. Islamic State suicide bomber kills 48 in Afghan capital. Iran condemns terrorist attack in Kabul. Kabul suicide blast outside voter registration center kills 48. Public health revises death toll. 48 in Kabul bombing. ISIS suicide bombing kills 31 in Kabul. Death toll from Afghan blast reaches 48. Official in the last 4 hours. ISIS suicide bombing at Afghanistan voter registration center kills 48. Suicide attack on Kabul voter registration center kills 48. Blast at voter center kills dozens in Afghanistan's Kabul. 4 killed, 6 injured in Baghlan roadside bomb blast. Ghani, U.S., NATO condemn Kabul suicide bombing. Bulgarian service persons unharmed by Kabul bombing. 31 killed by suicide bombers attack a voter registration center in Kabul. Iran strongly denounces Kabul terrorist blast. Kabul blast. Islamic State claims responsibility. Women, children among 6 killed in Baghlan explosion. 31 killed, 54 wounded in Kabul suicide bombing. Suicide bomber kills 31 at voter registration center in Afghan capital. NATO chief condemns Kabul bombing. ISIS suicide bombing at Afghanistan voter registration center kills 31. Death to GOVT, shouts angry crowd as blast in Kabul kills 31. Top updates. Explosion in Kabul. Terrorist group Islamic State claims responsibility. Blast at voter registration center kills 31 in Afghanistan. 31 dead in voter registration office blast. Islamic State suicide bomber kills 31 in Afghan capital. Suicide bomber kills at least 31 people at voter center in Afghanistan. Death toll rises to over 30 in Kabul suicide attack. Suicide bomber kills 31 in attack on voter center in Afghan capital. Kabul suicide attack kills dozens. Suicide attack leaves 31 dead, injured 54 in Kabul. Afghan leaders react to deadly Kabul bombing in the last 6 hours. Suicide bomber attacks Afghanistan election center, kills many. At least 31 Afghans killed in Kabul by suicide bomber, official says. Explosion in Kabul. Death toll increases to 31. Blast at election center in Afghan capital. Dozens of casualties. Blast in Kabul kills at least 31, injures over 50. TV. Kabul blast kills 31. Afghan Hazara Shia Daesh claims responsibility. 31 killed, 54 wounded in Kabul bombing. Dozens dead in bombing at Kabul voter registration center. Deadly suicide blast strikes voter registration center in Kabul. Suicide bomber strikes in Kabul. 31 dead. Afghanistan. More than 30 dead and dozens wounded in Kabul. Suicide blast. Dozens killed, many wounded in suicide attack in Kabul. At least 31 people were killed by a suicide bomb at a voter center in Kabul. Video. Dozens killed in Kabul suicide blast. Dozens killed in Kabul suicide blast.